All right, more than 3,400 Texas organizations have lost tax-exempt status this year. There are 48,000 organizations that have lost their tax-exempt status nationwide. This is nonprofit status. That adds up to 440,000 organizations that have had their nonprofit status revoked since June of 2011. We're talking about some big numbers here. This may mean your donations to those organizations will not be compensated come tax season. So this comes as the IRS cracks down on their filing forms and their deadlines. So joining us this morning to talk about the changes is CPA Alan Sandersen. Alan, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me. You bet.
And a lot of people are not even aware of this because you're trying to give your money to a good cause.
Right.
You might keep track of the amount, keep a receipt, and you pretty much think that's the end of it. How is this happening?
Well, that's right. A lot of these people in these organizations don't even know it. The reason is the smaller organizations, the ones that traditionally fell under the radar screen, if you will. And so all of a sudden they had this filing requirement, but maybe the mailing lists were old, the mailing lists were stale, and they never even got the notification. There's some names on there that would surprise you, I assure you, on that list. So about 440,000 since the first round, 50,000 just the year alone, 3,400 in Texas just this year alone, really over 20,000 total, 569 in Harris County, 90 in Fort Bend, and 61 in Galveston County.
Wow, I'm glazing over with the numbers here. So if you are running a nonprofit, what do you need to do to make sure you're in compliance? Right.
Here's the thing. You want to check the revocation list. You can go to the irs.gov and put in automatic revocation. There'll be a list that comes up that says, here are the people who have had revocations year to date or subsequent to the original timing, okay? Now, just because the name is on the list doesn't mean they haven't figured it out and got reinstated. It just means they got dinged. So you can also go to the IRS and see if an organization is eligible to receive donations. And if they're on that list, it'll say no. So you can do those things. The important thing to remember is that for all these small nonprofits, if you fail to do this, any money you receive will be taxable income. Any money that's given to you will not be charitably deductible, and it's just a bad thing all the way around. If you go out and figure out what your problem is, which I really would like to see people do, you can get your status back by December 31st for only $100 under a special program. After that, it'll be in between $400 and $800, and your revocation, you may not be able to get retroactive.
So let me ask real quickly with the time we have left, if I am donating to a nonprofit, is there one place that I can go to check things out and make sure that my money will eventually be tax deductible?
There absolutely is. Go to irs.gov and just put in exempt organization in the search, and there'll be a search tool that says this particular organization is or is not on the list to receive charitable deductions.
And then you'll know, all right.
Then you'll know, and hopefully they will too.
Exactly. Thank you, Alan, so much. So if you'd like to find out if the nonprofit you contribute to is tax exempt, we have listed that on our website. You can go to our website, abc13.com, and we will link you to the right spot.